All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the comment section. Welcome back for real this time, because guess what? I don't know if you know this. This podcast is not fucking brought to you by Zencastr. So this is going to be Solo Bobby pod. I am on the road. I'm Commuter Bobby, coming at you from Southern Oregon. I came at you last night. You're not going to know it because, well, Zencastr, motherfuckers, and in part, I do blame the lackluster computer power of my whatever fucking Chromebook that thing I was trying to use was. I shouldn't have been trying to use that. The part of that's on me. Part of that's on the days in. But the common thread through all of my fucking audio fucking problems is Zencastr. So I am in the market. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. I need something better than this. I'm fucking dying. So I'm coming at you again here with NFL action. Poker guy. I can't link up with him. He is not in the days in with me. Thank God for everybody. Jesus Christ, what a nightmare that would be. As a single king, right? There's a small couch, though. He's not that big. He's not that big of a guy. He could probably fit on that thing. I guess we'd work it out. We'd work it out. Got a mini fridge. We'd get through the night. Long term, we'd be in dire straits. There's no storage here. That's one of the big things. But anyhow, let's go ahead. I'm going to get into some NFL stuff. So nothing lost there with the absence of Poker Guy, other than a few dick jokes, which will be missed. Don't get me wrong, will be missed, but not exactly the king of all 22. I say he's that, I call him that, but in reality, we all know, well, that's the joke. He doesn't fucking he doesn't know his ass from his elbow when it comes to NFL free agency, and that's what we're going to be talking. He's too busy working on his draft prep. He's got an in-depth draft guide, scouting reports on everybody, top 100 players. So he's all caught up in that. He's not fucking paying attention to anything that's going on in free agency. It doesn't concern him. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into this. And then I got a little bit of something here at the end. If you haven't heard, this is hotter news yesterday when it broke, when I recorded the podcast. I'm recording the podcast on Wednesday, March 13th. Whatever the Wednesday is, it's close to March 13th. That's when this is being recorded. It's probably going to come out on Friday. This is going to be dated. So this breaking news you're going to hear is going to be 48 hours old, which in the realm of sports news that's fucking toast. We may as well be talking 86 Lakers, Celtics at that point. But we're going to do it anyway. You know why we're going to do it? Because we got a new jersey we got to order off of Amazon or wherever you get football jerseys. I don't own any football jerseys because I don't play football. That's why I don't own any. Because I don't play football. I'm not a football player, so I don't own any football jerseys. That's just kind of how I look at that. I do like some football teams, but I don't play for them, so I don't, any jerseys. Like I got like a University of Arizona. I'm an alumni there. You got a T-shirt? Check. Got it. Hat, boom. You know it. I think I may have 2 hats. I'm a bald guy. I'm not a bald guy that like wears hats everywhere. I'm not like this, the dude that would wear his hat into the shower at the YMCA. It's like, dude, come on, Jeremy. We know you're fucking bald. Take your goddamn hat off, dude. That thing's disgusting. Like that thing's so gross. I get it. You're 23. You're mega bald, and it sucks. But just shave your head, get over it. All right, gotta do that. Right, get your fucking hat off. But no, we got a new jersey to buy. If you're the type of guy that buys jerseys. A Poker Guy, you may fucking have a new jersey to buy. Me, I don't know why, but fuck it. Give me a Foles Jags jersey because he's going to Jacksonville, baby. Big Dick Nick, he's on his way south. He's migrating south for the 2019 season. Blake Bortles, he's done. He got cut today. Thank God for everyone in Jacksonville. People are mixed on this. A lot of Foles haters, as there always will be. You know what else there always will be is a fucking statue of Foles out in front of that Philadelphia stadium, whatever. Was it CenturyLink? I don't know what their fucking stadium is. Free plug for CenturyLink. But anyhow, he's always going to have that. He's always going to have that, man. Him and Doug Peterson, Philly, baby. That's what's standing out there. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Nick Foles statue. He's gone to Jacksonville. How's that going to work out? We'll find out. I mean, I got big hopes. I mean, Tommy, I don't know if you get to the Super Bowl next year. He's in your conference. The Brady Slayer, he's in your conference. We got one in each conference. I know Eli, he's a slayer of no man at this point. He's a slayer of Giants fans' hopes for fucking sanity and a decent quarterback play. But he is a slayer of no man, that is for sure. But the Brady Slayer, he's heading down to Jacksonville. He's going to link up with Leonard Fournette. I don't know who. I can name a single Jacksonville wide receiver. I'll know them all by the end of the year. I can tell you that. But right now, I don't know who the hell they have. That's not good. It's not good news. That's not good news. I couldn't name one of them. Probably, who's that guy that they drafted that just fucking busted? It's like number 6 pick. Oh, Blackman. Justin Blackman. That dude's got problems, man. He got some fucking demons. He's got demons. Speaking of wide receivers, all right, this is big news for everybody else. It's not a Fools fan. But for me, whatever. Talking Eli Manning, well, he's got one that's got to throw to Odell Beckham. He's off to the Cleveland Browns. Jabril Peppers is heading back to the Giants, the 17th pick, the 95th pick, and a giant fuck you from the Cleveland Browns. All right, Jabril Peppers sucks. All right, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? He sucks. I get it. When was he ever good? He was supposed to be good at Michigan. He sucked at Michigan. He was decent returning kicks. He sucked on D. He's sucked ever since he got in the NFL. They're like good riddance out in Cleveland. Boom, bamboozled. John Dorsey got you there. 17th pick, all right. Get someone better than Beckham there? No. And what do we got? 95th pick? Okay, enjoy your backup guard. New York? Great. Backup guard, Jabril Peppers. And fucking who? Some defensive tackle. Way to go, Gettleman. Gettleman is the dumbest GM I can remember. He's the dumbest motherfucker this side of Ryan Grigson. We haven't had someone this just straight up head up his own ass, doesn't know what the fuck is going on since Ryan Grigson. But the thing is, he was a GM while Ryan Grigson was a GM. He must have fucking had to take over a blood pact somewhere. I don't know how that works, but he's the new Grigson. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Gettleman, he may last a year. He won't last 2. I tell you. Who's that? What's that? Francesa. Let me tell you, we're going to be great now that Beckham is gone. He's been holding the team back. What can I say? He's a fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate him. That's what Francesa wants to say. He fucking hates that guy. He's so happy he is gone. And the big news is no news. No news from Gronk. All right, so Gronk is not heard from. For me, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Unless he says he's out, he's in. He's in until he's out. All right? So I'm not counting Gronk out. I'll worry about him, though. I want him, I want Gronk. I want what's best for Gronk, right? That's how I feel about this. It's like, I want what's best for you, Robert. All right? Robert Gronkowski. I want what's best for you, Robert. That's what I want, okay? So you do what's best for you, and I'll live with that. All right, let's get into a couple more of these signings. Earl Thomas, he's off to the Baltimore Ravens. Ingram is off there as well. One good, one bad there. Thomas, great pickup. Was he happy at the end in Seattle? Maybe not super happy. I know that is because he fucking flipped off everybody in the stadium. And particularly, like, Pete Carroll, right at him. And then Mark Ingram. I mean, who the fuck likes Mark Ingram? Not me. Not this guy. Anthony Barr, he spurned the Jets. He's back with the Vikings. We got Foles, Weddle. Meh. Free agency. That's what it's called. It's happening. People are changing teams. They're getting paid money. That's how it goes. Not a lot of fucking crazy things going on outside of that Beckham deal. D Ford got traded. Le'Veon Bell. All right, Le'Veon Bell saga's wrapped up. 4 years, $35 million guaranteed, 52.5 from the Jets. That's just stupid. That's classic Jets. Like, that's why you're the Jets. Like, what does that get you? Well, I don't know what that gets you. Just fucking draft somebody. Get some dude in the 4th round who's fast, who's fucking squirrely. You got the next Tariq Cohen, and you're paying the dude. He's sleeping in his car. He's sleeping in his fucking car, or maybe sleeping in like Eli's guest house. Like once he scores a few touchdowns, he's in his car until then. That's how little you're paying that motherfucker. And then you're gonna go out and pay $52 million, well, like 35, but you're gonna pay that for Le'Veon Bell? Not me. Not me. Not gonna do it. You know why I'm not gonna do that? Because I'm not in any way involved with the NFL. they wouldn't let me evaluate these things, because what I'm doing is a cursory evaluation. I'm like, who's Matt Paradis? Oh, he signed with the Panthers. I don't fucking know who Matt Paradis is, right? I'm not Todd McShay. I don't know who Matt Paradis is. If Matt Paradis came up to my house with his daughter selling Girl Scout cookies, I would buy a bunch of cookies, number one, for sure. And then I'd close the door and my wife would be like, dude, that dude was fucking big. That was a monster. Huh. Let's go eat these cookies. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, it's Matt Paradis, center for the Carolina Panthers. But that guy got $27 million. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. All right, what else we got? Jordan Hicks, another shitty signing for the Cardinals. Steve Keim, just fucking, he is so bombed right now. Like, so bombed. He's stressed. He's just, he's back into it. He's just stinking of booze. Are you fucking kidding me? Keim. But anyhow, Zadarius Smith to the Packers. Hey, here's another guy. Never heard of him before in my life. Never heard of him before in my life. $20 million. Do I got to start watching more football? I don't, do I? No, I don't want to be Bill Barnwell. Have you seen Bill Barnwell on TV? Good God. Bill. Jesus Christ. Diabetes. It's coming for you, brother. It's coming for you, dude. Like, Jesus. Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's move out the NFL. I don't know much about that. But it is the time of year where I got to pretend, along with everybody else, that I know fucking something about college basketball. Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. It's the yearly Winter Olympics. Here's what I mean by that. Every Winter Olympics comes around. There's some fucking asshole. And you know what? It's probably you. You listening to this. It's probably you. Some asshole becomes like the resident curling expert, you know, in your little social group. You're trying to just fucking get fucked up and watch the Winter Olympics. Cheer for America, because that's the way things go. America's the best way we prove that is by fucking competing at sports and selling our weapons to other countries. But competing at sports mostly. All right, competing at sports. That's how we prove it. America number one. All right? So you cheer for America. But these other people, they're like, all right, well, man, that was a good throw. You'd be like, actually, man, he needs to do like another quarter twist on that. That'll get the puck in the thing. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. I'm just trying to enjoy this. But I will say this, I have gotten a lust for curling in years past. Now I just realize, 36, am I too old to curl? Like, that's really, you watch this stuff, Tom Brady, 41. God damn, I hope he plays till he's 45. Because I can always just be like, oh, guy's playing in the NFL till he's 45. I'm not that old. But, when are you too old to curl? 50s? 60s? I feel like you could curl. I'm not an expert on curling, obviously. You could curl into your 60s, probably competitively, depending how you're working out. I don't fucking know. I don't know. You could bowl. You could bowl into your 60s, right? You could play, golf. I don't fucking. You know what's weird is when golfers, I always see this. I see when golfers get old, it's like they're talking about Tiger, and they say the putting goes. Like the putting just goes. which doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it makes sense in the fact that it's an observed phenomena, and that's what people that fucking actually know about golf have to say about it. But, I mean, putting, old dudes can putt. I always feel like in any golf match I've played in that the old dudes are kind of the ringers on the green. That they're much more adept at putting. I mean, I guess it's just because younger amateurs do nothing but fucking hit driver as far as they can. Guilty as charged. Driver wedge, or driver wedge, depending how many times you get hit out of bounds before you can knock one out there where you can find it. And then if not, you just drop up by your buddy. That's how you play the game. All right, that's how golf's played. That's USGA rules 1843.7. All right, it's in there. It's in the handbook. I got it right in front of me. It's as accurate as anything Mike Francesa has ever said. But anyway, we all got to fucking pretend like those people that we know anything about college basketball. So I opened up this article as Jay Billis's best teams 1 through 68. And I heard of Zion Williamson. I've heard of him. I've seen it. I've seen the dunks. Dude's a monster. He's a monster. He's injured. I know that. Other than that, if you play college basketball, I don't know who you are. And I don't know. All I know is all these coaches are getting roasted. Leads me to this LSU guy, which is an interesting situation. Will Wade, the LSU head coach for basketball, not for football. We obviously know that's Ed Orgeron. Eddie O, Coach O. That's Coach O is the head football coach out there. Yo, Tigers. Well, go ahead and fucking get your shit out of your office, Will, because you are on unpaid. Well, he's on paid leave right now because some things surfaced where he talked about having a great deal for one of his recruits who coincidentally plays basketball for LSU. I don't know that conversation, and the fact that the kid plays for them are related. It's tough to say. Not, I don't want to speculate any further than that. I just want to, we know us here at the comment section. We're just about asking questions and finding the facts. All right. So that's all. I'm just asking questions here. But yeah, he probably, they're probably related. All right. Let's be reasonable. So Coach Wade has been suspended. He went to high. He's the same graduating class as me. For whatever reason, I'm fascinated by that. Coach Wade, 36 years old. Oh, whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we're okay. We're all okay here. We're all okay. We got Terminator 3 on in the background. I think we're coming up on our patented Xanadrin fucking promo shot. I'll let everyone know when that comes up. I'm watching this thing. This is worse. Kind of watching this in the background. This is kind of worse than I remembered it being. So, Coach Wade, he's caught up in this FBI scandal. He says he's not going to talk to his school anymore. He's cut off all communication with his school. He's been suspended, and he is fucking laying low. So, things are heating up, and unfortunately, God damn it, I don't know if the tapes are out there. Oh, my God, I don't want to admit it. March Sabach he's fucking man. I'm not saying I want to hear the tapes. I want to hear those Miller tapes. But Sean Miller, he has been subpoenaed to testify in the upcoming trial for whatever that guy's name is, Dawkins. I want to say it's Dawkins. I don't really care. Fucking rat. Fuck that guy. But any snitches, dude. You get stitches, brother. That's all I'm saying. Fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine, you can get fucked up, bro. You can't. That dude's dead, man. This is dead, man. You can't walk around the world looking like that, being a snitch. You fucking dumbass. Anyhow, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah, FBI investigation. So it's FBI investigation. It's heating up. Sean Miller, he's getting called to this trial. He's going to get put under oath. And fucking A, man, I got to think that based off of the speech that he gave to the University of Arizona fan base, that was probably the last game that he's ever coached in that stadium. It's been a decade It's been a reasonable decade. It's been a decade of disappointment, if I'm going to be realistic about it. It's been fraught with fucking underachieving teams with excellent players that he hasn't developed while they've been at the school. And here we are at the end of it. I don't have hard feelings, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind a coaching change at this point. I know he's owed a lot of money. Fucking, I don't give a shit. I already paid my tuition. They can't come back to me at that. Lute Olson's the fucking man spending all my money. Fuck you, Lute. Fucking asshole. I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive Lute. So Lute Olson, he's the fucking captain of the ship that is my worst sports nightmare, which I don't have time to get into right now. But fuck you, Lute. Fucking turd. All right, so Wade, hang tight. He's going to button down the hatches. He ain't going full Tekashi. He's going to fucking... I might go a little bit Shaggy defense. Who knows? R. Kelly back in the news. Jesus fucking Christ, that guy. Oh, my God. That interview with him. That was a good one. That was a good one. Fighting for my fucking life here, man. She did well, though. She let him go. Like, that was good on her part. It's like, get the tape. Get the tape. Like, his fucking representation was dog shit. You got to get in there quick. Shut that down, man. Your fucking boys come off the hinges. But, yeah, what a fucking piece of shit that guy is. I wish you nothing but the worst, Robert. I think his name is Robert, too. We got a couple of Roberts here today. Robert Gronkowski, one end of the spectrum. Adore the man. What a wonderful, wonderful fellow on all accounts. Mr. Kelly, you, sir. I hope the whole prison pisses on you when you get in there. Sanitary, though, apparently. That's what I hear. It's what I hear. That's sanitary. All right, so here we go. This was a day ago, yesterday, day before, I don't know. Russell Westbrook went to Utah. It's like one of those things. You remember when you're standing around like these college parties, everyone's trading war stories about beers drank, fucking havoc wreaked, damn near killed him. So people are sitting around telling stories about that. Oh, yeah. And when you heard, all right, bro, so we were fucking wasted. You're like, fucking your ears perk up. Oh, we got a good one coming up here. This is kind of how adult stories start. You're like, we got a good one coming up here. So Russell Westbrook goes to Utah. Russell Westbrook was not meant to be inside the state of Utah, right? He's not meant to go there. It's just not supposed to happen. But because of the game of basketball, he ends up there. And as a result, he has to interact with fucking Utahns. He has to interact with those people. So what he does is he does Russell Westbrook shit. So this fucking douchebag from Utah, I'm a default going to take Russell Westbrook's side. Granted, I can understand the perspective of the cajoling fan of wanting to needle people, but you got to do that in kind of the right way, right? You're in a public arena. You gotta conduct yourself in a certain way, right? You can come after people, but you gotta have it be, pretty kind of pretending the game, right? If someone's like, hey Russ, you're shooting 18% from 3 this month. That's fucking terrible. It's terrible, Russ. It's terrible. Right? And if you're doing that, you're like, hey Russ, how are you shooting 64% from the free throw line since January 24th? That's 199th in the league. Right? If you just want to blast him with sabermetrics for 2 hours, go ahead and do that. That's annoying, right? And maybe it gets in his head, whatever. That's not an excuse for Russ Westbrook to fucking go mouse at the palace and crawl into the fucking stands and choke you out, right? But this guy, and this is what Russ says he said, I believe. What the other guy who had a follow-up interview claims he said, I do not believe. Because Russ Westbrook, I mean, he's got a temper on him, but, I mean, he's not going to come at you the way he did unless you're fucking with him. So the guy said something about Russell Westbrook, you get used to getting on your knees or something. Intonating that Russ should get on his knees and then fillet another man, put a penis in his mouth. He says, put your knees on the ground and a penis in your mouth. That's what this guy from Utah is trying to say to Russell Westbrook. Now, that would only be said, and I've been in situations where, because of where you're at, and a lot of times they're work situations or whatever, Marine Corps, where it's like, dude, you and me standing on a street, and we're not wearing what we're wearing. Like, I'm not wearing this basketball uniform, and I'm not representing this team. There's no fucking way you would say that to me, right? Or whatever. You're not a sergeant, and I'm not a lance corporal. Like, there's no fucking way in the world you would ever dream of fucking pursing your lips and fucking pushing air through them with those fucking words coming out of them. You wouldn't do that. So why the fuck would you think that you could do that just because the situation is what it is, right? And that's basically Russell Westbrook's point, and that I 100% understand, and I appreciate. I'm on his side. The dude from Utah said something about, I don't know what his bullshit fucking excuse was about what he did or didn't say, but it was horseshit. And the thing was, his wife was even piling on. His wife's probably a fucking cunt too. So fuck them both. If you're from Utah, well, guess what? You're probably not listening to this. Unless you're one of like the 9% of people who aren't fucking like married to multiple. Wait, are you? No, they're not. All right, they're not polygamous. All right, they're not polygamous. That's wrong of me. I take that back. Some of them are though. That's all. I'm just. Some of them are. Some fucking motherfuckers. You leave Russ alone. I mean, who's to say? I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, though. If that guy wasn't drunk, it got me thinking, like, would that guy be of a particular religious faith or not? I don't know. I mean, I like to think if he's saying stuff like that, he's probably drunk, and if he's drunk, he's probably not. But who the fuck knows? Who cares? Dude's an asshole. Go fuck yourself. Who else is an asshole? Is James Dolan. James Dolan kicked that guy out of the Garden for saying he should sell the team. Apparently that's worth a lifetime ban in Madison Square Garden. Fuck you too, James. Fuck you too to a lot of people. I'm going to fuck you. Who's cool, all right? Who's cool to talk about? Well, who's not cool? Apparently the guys staged it, so say James Dolan. So it definitely wasn't staged. Because whatever James Dolan says, I believe the opposite is true. That's fundamental. Just start there. I'm at least going to start there. All right, maybe I can come back around. But until proven otherwise, innocent until proven guilty as a general policy, it's opposite whatever James Dolan says until proven otherwise. All right? He says he's not selling the team. He should be gone within the week. Within the week, one would think. All right. Arnold has fucking secured Claire Danes. Excellent. All right, good. We're good. All right, moving along. Terminator 3. You guys, you missed out. You fucking missed out last night. We were getting down a little National Treasure. If you haven't seen that, you haven't lived. You haven't lived. Declaration of Independence. There's a map on the back of it. Nicolas Cage. It's a treasure hunt. Sean Bean's in it. It's funny. Like, just because fucking Sean Bean was in one season of Game of Thrones and got his fucking head chopped off, it's like that's his selling point. I can imagine myself at any point in time, probably like knowing who the fuck Sean Bean was, like at all. I mean, like the bad dude from National Treasure 1. Yeah, that dude. Or the dude from the other thing. I didn't know he was Sean Bean, the dude's name, or really much about him until he got his fucking head cut off in Game of Thrones. So, which is really the only like decent part of the first season. Super slow. Good thing I didn't watch that. I'm in the middle of Game of Thrones. We watch April 14th, everybody. April 14th. We're getting it done. I can't fucking wait. All right. Here we go. Let's get to it. Let's talk a little bit about Aunt Becky here. Now, Aunt Becky, from your favorite, my favorite, not my favorite. I didn't fucking even like Full House that much, and I'm definitely not watching the new one. I don't have kids, so it doesn't appeal to me the way that Terminator 3 does. That Arnold, you are fucking undertacked and underarmed, bro. Like, that's just dire times. Dire times. Kristana Loken, whatever happened to her, nobody knows. She is living in Malibu and married to probably some rich guy, I would assume. That makes sense, right? That makes any sense? All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. Where's my Aunt Becky thing? God damn it, I had this all queued up yesterday. Zencaster. Fucking Zencaster. Fucking Zencaster is fucking the worst. The worst. All right. I hope I didn't disturb my fellow Days Inn tenants. It's only 7:50 right now, though. All right, let's go ahead. So here we go. Operation Varsity Blues has been rolled out by the FBI, and first off, to the namer of operations at the FBI, A+. Do we start there? Do we start there with the name of this operation? So, Operation Varsity Blues is a college admissions scandal. Scandal! Brought to you by some dude who's already pled guilty, which is a fascinating fucking part of this thing. Okay? So what this was is a guy. Who is this guy? An old guy. What is this fucking guy's name? All right, I came well prepared for this fucking, didn't I? Yeah, I got this. Is Bill Burr level of preparation, right? Without any of the humor, without any of that, just the fumbling. Right now I need someone to fucking text me and I'll scream at them. Anyhow, I don't fucking know. This dude. Well, here we go. Jesus. William Rick Singer. All right. So old Ricky Singer. Who may or may not hang out at the Ronnie Tuck job on the weekends, getting some steamers, and then heading over, getting steamed up, heading over, getting rubbed down, tugged down, and then heading out to the golf course. God, that's a hell of an old white guy morning, right? Like you just get going for schwitz, get tugged off. I mean, is that the order to do it though? Do you go rub, tug, schwitz? Or are you just exhausted at that point? I mean, me, you know. I mean, that'd be napping time, not golfing time, I would think. I don't know. I don't know the order you do that in. But anyhow, this guy, Rick Singer, he's definitely hanging out with the old Ronnie Tuck job, getting it done. Whatever order they're doing it in, that's up to them. Right? Steam, schwitz, rub, tug, and then whatever they want to do in the afternoon, because they're rich old white dudes. The world is their oyster. Literally, they've been fucking making those pearls. And a bunch of dudes have been running a college admissions scandal. So this is the way it works. Rich people have stupid, entitled kids who don't really have any real accomplishments or anything and are dumb as fuck. They're dumb as fuck. So what they do is they give people money to get them into the schools they want to get into. Like, haven't people been doing this for years? Like, isn't there's legit ways to do it, and then there's non-legit ways to do it. Yeah. Okay, so if you give a school $2 million to get a building named after you, well, it's probably a pretty good chance that when your kid's admission thing crosses, like, you're gonna be good to go, right? Like, they're gonna get in. Like, apparently you can pay the schools essentially directly to get your kids in. And I'll be honest, that I don't have a problem with that. Like, I think you should be able, like, if rich people want their kids to be, like, to go to Duke, like, they should be able to do, like, dumb rich kid triple tuition or something like that. Well, because, okay, so here's one thing that happened. So Aunt Becky, the reason she's in trouble is she gave little Ricky $500,000 to help get her kids into USC. All right, so Aunt Becky's willing to pay that amount of money in cash just to get her kids into the school. So what if she just paid that extra money to the school? All right, dumb rich kids get in, and Aunt Becky has essentially created a $500,000 scholarship or endowment to the school. Like, you should just be able to do that, right? If you got $1 million, school should just be able to say $4 million, or for whatever amount of money, you can get your kids in here. And people might say, oh, that's bullshit. Right? Well, that is, in a way, bullshit. But how many fucking more kids can be educated for that $1 million? I don't know. Math is hard because I'm a poorly educated public school kid, right? See, I'm fucking winning my own argument right now. So what we got to do is just let the rich people juice the schools and say, hey, listen, $100,000 extra. You know, like, maybe there's just like dumb tiers. You know, your acceptance on the ACT or the SAT. I don't even know what those scores are anymore. Is SAT still 1,600? Maybe you got to get like 1,200 to get into that school. I don't fucking know if that's a good score or not. Maybe you got to get 1,200 to get in there. All right, cool. Well, 1,100 plus $100,000 will get your dumb rich kid in there, right? $200,000 plus, a 1,000 score, and then you can fucking, basically you could get a turtle, you get your pet turtle, a Harvard degree for $6 million. You should be able to do that. I just think that should fucking just be how it is. Why not? Why not? Tell me what the integrity of these degrees. These kids are cheating their fucking asses off, each and every one of them. Fucking integrity. What kind of integrity does a fucking degree have when all these dudes just Googling everything? You look it up, you don't fucking remember anything. Get the hell out of here, right? Get out of here. Just get the money. Just get the money. Put another fucking skybox up in the stadium. I don't care. But you should be able to pay for that. All right, but we shouldn't be able to do what these people are doing, which is just cheating, lying, and stealing. They didn't steal. Did they steal? Yes, they did steal. Yeah, I'm correct there. They stole admission spots from deserving students who'd worked very hard. Yeah, so fuck these people. Lying, cheating, stealing. So Aunt Becky and then the chick from Desperate Housewives, Felicity Huffman. I didn't really watch that show, but if you did watch that show, she's, I don't know, the nondescript one that you probably wanted to bang the least. She's married to William H. Macy, though, and she got fucking arrested, and he didn't get arrested. Like, he's not arrested, and she's arrested. And my understanding is they're both on tape for something happening. And I just wonder how, like, I can imagine a scenario where my wife and I were doing this for our kids, and she's the only one that got arrested. Like, number one, like, it depends. Like, imagine if there's fucking like a literal jail time involved. All right. So you do the same thing as your wife for your kids. And she ends up in the fucking slammer. I mean, fuck. Like, fuck. You're never hearing the end of that. Like, you never are going to hear the end of that. Like, in your life. In your life. And you could like, even if it was like 3 months, like 3 months in jail. I don't know. I mean, I've done 3 months of boot camp, which is like being in jail. Seems like a long time. It sucks. So for me, like, I'll equate those things. So it's basically like involuntary sending your wife to, and this is fraud stuff too. Like, let's be real. Like, not going in there with the throat slitters, and you're rich people too. Like, let's not forget that privilege. You could probably get, better, better prison accommodations. So you basically, but you're getting yelled at, and it sucks to be there. I don't know. I don't watch Orange is the New Black. But I don't know how those things work in women's prisons. But anyhow, you're sending your wife there. You're never going to fucking hear the end of that. A week. Even just like an overnight thing. Like, you're fucking done. You're done. So, and God forbid, like, you will die. Like, if you ever want to die, just make a joke about it. Just make a joke about it. Just start poisoning your food. Just start poisoning your food pretty quick. Yeah. You don't want to go to jail. You're talking to your kids. And you need to behave. You don't want to grow up and be a felon like your mother. Oh, they're gonna be orphans because your wife's gonna fucking poison you. She's gonna poison you if you try and get away with that. So the interesting thing about this is there are a couple different types of scams they were running. So one of them was a pay to take a test. So basically, these Fort Knox fucking test facilities, this guy had bribed his way through kind of every level of that. They had a couple people that were working at one of these testing facilities where, so Ricky he's like the schmoozer. He meets the rich people. He takes their money, and then all his people do the work. And this guy's singer, that's old Ricky. So he would instruct these people to like take exams for him. Right. So there's one guy, Mark Riddell. So Mark Riddell, he's an exam taker. So Mark Riddell, 36 years old. Hey, we went to college together, bro. He was fucking pounding beers. He was a Sigma Chi. I was a fight out. Oh, Mark. So anyhow, Mark Riddell, 36, all he does is take the ACT and SAT. That's all he does, because the singer guy pays him $10,000 every time he does it. $10,000. Because there's these two people, Nikki Williams and Igor Dvorsky, which, by the way, like, if you are running some type of illegal activity and you're looking for people to join your scheme, and there's some dude named Igor Dvorsky, you're probably like pretty comfortable walking up to him and just, hey Igor, come here, man. Let me ask you something. What do how you doing? Why don't they pay you around here? He'd be like that. He would probably just be like, don't bullshit, Igor. What is scam? I want in. He wouldn't even have to give it to him. He's like, I'm fucking in. I'm in. I'm in. I don't care. Give me money. Who do we kill? Right? Where you have place for the body already, or you need that? You need me for that, because that is more. You understand? It is like double. Bodies are like, they don't just like disappear. Okay, you've got to do some things to them to make them go away. All right, so that is extra. So I'm in, but who will we kill? No, Igor. No, you gotta just let Mark come in. And he's going to pretend he's like fucking Becky from Full House's daughter. He's going to take the ACT, and that's it. Okay, how much you pay me? I'll fucking give you like $1,000 every time it comes in. Okay. And when we kill him, do you give me more, or this is like advance on when we kill him? It's like, dude, no, ego. All right, so you're in. All right, but just so we're clear, we're not gonna kill Mark or anybody else, right? Just fucking, just let him in. All right, just let him in. All right, I'll let him in. Just. No, don't fucking kill him. So Riddell would go in and he'd fucking take these tests and he would ace them. Next thing you know, the little Laughlin twins are riding high with super high ACT scores. Now, that's like that. I get all that. I always assume that happened, but what I didn't assume. The other way these people were doing this is they're getting like assistant coaches for like USC. So this is what Laughlin actually did. So what Laughlin actually did was she greased like an assistant USC crew coach. So some guy is just hanging out and coaching crew, which I can't imagine is a 6-figure a year job. You're living in Southern California, you got bills to pay, right? You love crew, but actually it's ladies crew, right? Maybe a dude, maybe a lady, right? So you love crew and you love everything it has to offer, but you don't love how much it pays. So here I am. I walk up and I say, "Hey, here's the deal. You get to continue enjoying crew. You get to continue rowing and things like that, and working out your back muscles. Congratulations. And I'm also going to give you a bag of cash to $500,000. And how's that sound? Sound good? Cool. Here's the deal. Here's the rub. You just pretend that these two chicks are going to row on your crew team. They're going to enroll in school and they're going to get their scholarship pulled for that. Then they're no longer going to be on the crew team. And then you just fucking have whoever you want on a crew team. Nobody suffers. Same amount of people on your crew team. These girls get into school. It's pretty awesome, right? All right, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. So that's what they did. And they did that with a ton of these like little assistant coaches. So John Vandermeer, 41, head sailing coach at Stanford, the fucking head sailing coach. You know, you expect if anyone at your university is going to have integrity, you expect your head sailing coach to have some goddamn integrity. And the fact that John didn't, it's only disappointing, but I'm spinning in a world with no fixed point as to what is right and wrong. John, God damn it, how could you do this? They're kids. There are kids in this world. This is head sailing coach, men's tennis coach at Georgetown, head coach women's soccer USC, assistant coach women's soccer USC, head coach UCLA men's soccer, somebody at tennis academy. And then a bunch of just fucking random rich people are listed here. So, I mean, that's the way to do it, apparently. But I don't get it. Like, why don't you just send your dumbass kids to ASU? Let them fucking snort coke there. Let them get sunburned in Tempe. And they'll come back to California and they can piss the rest of your money away. Like, just do that. Like, just do that so you don't have to go to jail. Like, I guarantee. So Aunt Becky's in Canada right now, and I don't know if she's coming back. I mean, I would come back. I mean, I would face music. You can't live life as a fugitive for this charge. I mean, you know, if you're going to do a stint of like 20 to 30 to 40, think about it, man. I mean, think about it. Why would you not run? You know, it's like the Minority Report. Don't run. Everybody runs. Everybody runs. I'd run too. I'm not better than anybody. I'm the same. I'm just a dude sitting in a hotel, but maybe I am a little bit better than some of these people who are going to go to jail at this point. A lot of old people too, man. 55, 64, 59, 56. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? I mean, you're 50, your kids are 20. You had them when you're 32. That makes sense. All right, maybe a couple older fathers, younger ladies that got money. Seems to be an arrangement that a natural arrangement in the world. Older man with a lot of money and a younger lady. It's a catalyst. So I had chemistry. Took a chemistry class as a catalyst. What that does, that lowers the reaction, the amount of energy necessary to complete a reaction. So on one side of the reaction, you have a beautiful young lady who doesn't have an old penis in her mouth, an old man's penis in her mouth. On the other side, you have a beautiful, attractive young lady that does have an old man's penis in her mouth. And from what tends to be the catalyst, it'll lower that fucking reaction energy enough so you can make that transaction happen and make that thing push to the right. Tends to be a big pile of money, right? Whether it's right in front of them for the moment or tucked away for many moments to come. But that seems to be how that goes. All right. Young ladies sucking old dicks. There you go. That's today's pod. Have a good one. I'll be back, Poker Guy, over the weekend.